All right, welcome to the Straight Red Card. We already did a general overview of the game, last game, with Haiti. Then we did a player ratings. And now we're going to talk about, based on that last game, who should Berhalter start in the next game against, God damn it, Martinique.
Yep.
I'm starting to have one of those brain fart moments. And so we're going to try to pick, or we're going to suggest, maybe we can do suggest, and then we'll just say, but that's probably not going to happen because Berhalter's going to do this as we go along. So let's start it. I mean, presuming we're going to play a 4-3-3, Brett. Oh, I should say this. Like it, this video if you like it. If you don't like it anyhow. I don't care. Share it with your grandma. I think I've said that before. Grandmas love our show. They love it. So send it to your grandma. Subscribe. Just because it's good for all of us if you subscribe. And when I say all of us, I mean the world, the whole world.
Everybody needs to hear our gospel.
Yes. All you need is love. Come on. Give it some love. All you need is love. Okay.
Watch my Straight Red Card.
It's my best Lennon impression. I could have done better than that, actually. And then we do have a Patreon. Yes, we're just getting started on it. You could still support us there, even though we don't have like all the things laid out that we're going to do. This show just started a handful of months ago. Give us some time. We're working on it. Sheesh.
We'll start getting some tiers up there shortly.
We're gonna have t-shirt giveaways and all that.
Yeah.
Jacularity. All right.
Nice word. Yeah, I like it.
I don't know.
We've got to work that in. We've got to work that into our intro from now on.
I don't think I've ever used that word in my life. I don't know where that came from. All right. So starting goalkeeper. This is really easy. Brett Turner.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go with Turner. I like him better than Guzan at this point.
You going to go with Guzan?
Yeah, why not? No, it's definitely going to be Turner. Yeah.
Yeah. So he should stick to Turner. Turner was fine. I know he doesn't pass it with his feet like Greg likes him to do, but he's still a great stopper. He commands the box. Really good with communicating with defenders. Keep him in there.
And he's a big guy. Gets in there physical, Yeah, absolutely. Does a good job.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
I like how he commands the box. Whew. Okay, I hate saying that twice.
Hardest position over with. Let's move on to the easy ones.
So I just said commands the box, and then you just said hardest. Great. All right, left back. I'll let you have a go at that.
Left back. I gave Vine such a great grade for his game against Haiti that I felt like replacing him with Bello.
Me too. I'm like, fuck Vines. If that's the best he can do.
This would be the game to test Bello at this point. We tested Vines. We saw what he was able to do. And maybe that was a bad game. We'll see in the future because, again, it's Vines and Bello. I mean, we're going to move into Canada. I mean, who we're going to trust more? We need to see what Bello can do.
Fuck it, dude. Put Acosta out there. I don't give a shit.
That's another option.
I'm just not happy with the way Vines played, and I don't want to see that again.
Despite his goal,
the
rest of his game was bad.
He scored a fucking goal. Yippee-ki-yay, It doesn't reflect. That goal covers up. So it's like you have this big pile of dog shit in your yard, and you cover it with a piece of bounty, okay? That goal was the bounty. Underneath the bounty is still a pile of shit, and he played like that.
It'd be more like putting a couple of leaves over the shit, so when somebody steps on it, they still get shit in the shoes.
Oh, you're doing the covert thing where you put leaves over it. So where people step on it, they're like, oh, there's shit underneath the leaves. Where you really wouldn't step on a piece of bounty that was lumpy. You wouldn't do that. But you would step on some leaves. That's really tricky, Brett. Yeah. That's really tricky and pretty nasty. I bet you were a prankster. You must have been. That's a really tricky move. Right back. Cannon's probably going to have that hammy thing still, so it's got to be Shaq Moore. If you don't put Shaq Moore back on the field after that, you're a dumbass.
Yeah, no. I mean, even if Cannon was magically better at this point, you still throw Moore in there.
I agree. You have to. Cannon would not have done what Moore did. I don't think he would have. What Moore did was exceptional. You have to reward him for that. And I don't care if Cannon's case of herpes clears up or not. I want Moore on that right wing. I want him. He did a great job.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, shit. I'm going to get sued for that. Okay. Cannon does not have herpes. Just clearing that up. Does not have herpes. Center backs, same guys.
You have to, because a win here puts us through automatically to the next round.
You need to crush Martinique.
Yeah. So we can't take chances on two center backs that really, outside of Sands had what, like 5 minutes there, 10 minutes most. Outside of that, outside of that, you have another newbie to the team. We can't have that many newbies, especially in our defensive line. We're already throwing Bello in there. Keep the center duo the same. And then if we're up 4 goals, then you can start subbing them in, get some playing time, see what they can do, how they manage. But we need this win. In fairness, we should win regardless.
We need to crush them because we need the points.
We need first place. We need first place is what we need.
Yes.
But yeah. Well, we need to solidify our back line, and we need to win this game with authority. So yeah, keep the same 2.
We need to beat them more than Canada beat them. How's that?
I think at this point, unless Haiti throws a monkey wrench into Canada, we could still, I guess, end up getting a higher goal differential if we just slaughter this team. I mean, hell, we beat some MLS-based teams. We're beating like Panama and whoever else, but like they were winning like 7-0 during the January camps.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can put up the numbers, although we had Mueller instead of Lewis in that roster, but that's neither here nor there.
And frankly, with everything, when I say everything, Canada has lost with Davies stepping out, with Jonathan David not being there. I mean, Canada's got a really awful defense outside of one person, and they've got a very mediocre midfield. I think we've got a mediocre midfield too, but I don't know. I think we should be able to beat them. We should win this group.
If Acosta can have another game like he had today, and you throw in Williamson or Busio for Ewell, I think our midfield, even with an adequate Leggett, I think our midfield can do better. I just think that we were missing a player on the midfield.
Here's where we might disagree. Then this is going to be cool. So, who's your holding midfielder in the 3?
I'm gonna put Busio in there.
So I'm not. I'm starting Acosta.
Interesting. Okay.
And I just have more confidence in him. He had a great game, and I think so. He's winning me over, and like it's giving me the willies. I don't even like it. I don't like the feeling of it.
I guess my point here though is that I don't necessarily want to take him out of the position he had the great game in. And I know that he checked back and he covered some of the 6 from time to time with Fuel, but he does great checking back and filling in for a wing back. But he's had his good games as that box to box roaming 8, and I think that I want to keep him in that position, which is why I have Acosta as his normal position.
I'm not starting Busio in that position beginning of the game,
dude. No way. In this next game, I think you can take that chance.
I don't think so.
Okay, so who would you throw in for the other 8? I'm assuming Leget's going to be in your other 8.
Yes, Leget's my other 8, and then my other 8 is Williamson. So I feel like that's a solid group, and I think Acosta.
Okay. I mean, you can go that route too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that route.
I think Acosta can play that role.
I'm sticking with mine, but I can see that route's perfectly fine.
Who are you sticking with?
Busio is the 6, and then Acosta and Leggett.
Fines.
No, I didn't. I said that's fine.
Oh, okay.
I said your midfield is fine. I'd be okay with that, but I'm sticking with mine.
Which is
Also rhymes with vine.
so
Regular Dr. Seuss up here.
I know. We might write a
Don't
little
cancel me, please.
cartoon book. So I got Acosta, Williamson, and Leggett, and you have
I have Busio, Acosta, and Leggett. And again, I'll flat out state it again. I'd be fine with either of those two, as long as Yule's not in the lineup.
Okay, that's fair. No, I like mine better, obviously, because I picked it.
You picked it.
So who do you have at left wing?
So replacing Lewis, because Lewis magically pulled a hammy. He's out for the rest of the season. I'm putting
Lewis
Hoppy.
Is not out for the rest of the season.
He is.
You just wish he was.
He's out. He's gone.
You mean
there's no way. There's no way. Areola too. He's gone too. So we're gonna play with we're gonna put Hoppy out left.
So to summarize, Areola is broken, and Lewis is broken, but for totally a different reason. Has nothing to do with physics.
No, it has to do with this play.
That's correct. So you can't play either one of those morons. Well, I'm not calling Areola a moron.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really.
Right. I'm not really calling Lewis a moron. It's not his fault that morons keep picking him for the national team.
I thought you were going to say it's not his fault he's not good.
Well, it is his fault. That's why I didn't say it. He just doesn't have what it takes. So that means for me, like you, I think you said Hoppy, right?
I put Hoppy, yeah.
Hoppy, and on the right wing?
Gio Caccini.
I don't think you have any other choice, unless you're going to play Zardes on the right wing.
Yeah, it's always a possibility. We saw it sort of for like 5 minutes tonight.
Yeah, we did. You're right, and it wasn't good.
No, he had to go back. He went back and played defense for a second, and I could have swore he was gonna draw PK. I was like, oh my god,
I was worried about that too when he was chasing that guy down.
Oh yeah, I was like, please just don't make contact. Don't make contact.
Please do not slide tackle right now. That's what I was thinking too. It's so weird. We have the same thoughts about things. It's so creepy, actually. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So we've got Hoppy and Gio Caccini in the middle. I've got DK.
Absolutely.
But it's probably not going to happen.
Well, I've got DK in the sense that we need to see him more, especially from the get-go. We can't just throw him in the last 30, 25 minutes and hope that it's the same thing. Because again, for that last 25, 30 minutes against Haiti, we had zero offensive production for the most part. Outside of Busio's rip that got blocked in, maybe Gio Caccini's post ball. But as a whole, DK never saw any service. So we need him. We need him from the get-go just to test him out. And there's no reason that he shouldn't be starting over Zardes.
Yeah. I think we disagreed on one player for this whole thing.
And so quite frankly, that's kind of a flip-flop anyways, because what we even talked about it in the grades, was there really a big difference between Williamson and Busio? Not really.
No, I give them both C pluses, but for me, Williamson is more mature. And I also now believe that at this level in CONCACAF, that Acosta could play that holding role.
Oh, sure.
I really think he can.
Absolutely. No, I don't discredit him on that. We bag on Acosta from time to time because he gives us reasons to bag on him. But no, he could absolutely fill in that. He could fill in that number 6 easy.
Yeah. And I think that leaves you with Williamson and Leggett as your 8s, because Yule doesn't belong on this team, let alone starting. So
we're both on board with that. And I guess the only reason we differ is I don't want to move Acosta from the position where he had arguably one of his better games. That's the only difference between what we're saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I think I'm being more practical.
I think the defensive line of Moore, Zimmerman, Robinson, and Bello can help any deficiencies in Busio's defensive ability. But I think he's going to be perfect. He'd be perfectly fine in that position, especially against who we're playing next.
You mean while Bellows on the opponent's corner kick flag?
Absolutely. He'll get back.
He's going to get
just in
back
time. Just in time.
just in time, which would have been better than the time tonight or last night in this case, where Sam Vines was like, I don't know, having a love party with himself after scoring the goal and didn't even get back to play any defense whatsoever. So we'll see how that works
Oh, you mean
out.
the time he was completely caught out of position and they had a shot that I thought went in the goal?
Me too.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. He was nowhere to be found.
Watching the game, I'm like, wait, he was wide open. Where the hell was Vines?
He was back there waxing his dolphin, man. He was completely fucking like not paying attention. But anyhow, we won't get
You're
into
saying that he's polishing the pewter?
something like that. All right. So that's our preview for the game coming up, or what we hope we will see. But of course, we gave you the Greg Edge and the Greg Angle as well. So again, subscribe, like, share it with your dogs, or we don't care. I'm just saying this because it's a part of what we have to say on this medium. We love you for loving the show. We love everybody that's subscribing and following us and making comments. It just makes it all that much more fun. So keep doing it. And until the next time on the Straight Red Card.